Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to Let's Try Sanctuary RPG. Sanctuary RPG is it's a role-playing game with ASCII art the whole time through. And I'm talking about proper ASCII, none of this like high-bit ANSI block stuff. No. All just characters you can type on a keyboard, basically, which I think is really kind of cool and interesting. This game is available for free at sanctuaryrpg.com, and I am playing the version 1.0, which is going to be due out in about a week after I record here, but you can still go ahead and download the current build now. So we're going to go ahead and take a look, give it a try. This is a very early impressions kind of game. Also, apologize for the sort of wonky resolution. This is just the size it is. It's basically like an old school like DOS console or terminal thing going on. So I don't know, probably like 80 characters wide and like what, 20 tall, 24 tall, something like that. So yeah, we can check out the options. Now, I'm gonna turn off the tutorial because I've kind of gone through that at some point. I'll leave everything off kind of at the default where it is at this point. There is a full screen option, so if you would prefer that, you could do that, but I don't think it really changes how much you see. So you can see I'm operating on build 1.1 here. I'm gonna start a new game, and so there's a handful of different classes you can choose from: Barbarian, Paladin, Assassin, Wizard, Druid, and Ranger. I think I might just go ahead for the Barbarian. We'll just try to smash it. This is not going to be a full play at all, just a bit of an early impressions. I haven't played that much of it either. This is mostly just like a public awareness kind of thing. Hey, this game is out there and it's kind of awesome. So apparently we're going to be a vanilla barbarian full of creativity and quirkiness. No, I'm sorry, sarcasm doesn't communicate well over text. You're the most average tuber warrior to have ever walked the planet. You fight things, and while you're good at it, you don't earn style points. Well, that's not a very nice thing to say. Can I use the X here? What does that do? Okay, it's just the text on the next level. All right, that's fine. So we've got a few traits here. The more pain barbarians are in, the better they feel. So we regenerate hit points if we're below half, which is handy. And spinning muscles with the hardness of diamonds. Spin those biceps. 50% chance for whirlwind to guard break. Oh, that's interesting to know about. We'll talk about some of those before. We'll go ahead and check out the detailed perks as well. So we can use cleave to remove ensnare effects. I gotta remember that stuff actually, because that comes up in combat a lot. We gain mana per turn if the enemy is bleeding. We gain mana, probably mana points when we block attacks. Barbarians suffocate enemies with the girth of their muscles. Gain increased attack from points in strength. Good. Probably want to focus fire on that. Increased effectiveness when casting heal based on rage meter. Adrenal smash has a 100% crit chance. All right. Using the ability Sacrifice will freeze enemies, and we gain mana point when we reposition. All right, good to know. So we'll go ahead and be male, and we're going to be a Quill. Should be Quillicus, Quillnan. No, we'll just go Quill, it's fine. And select Augment. So I have to assume these get unlocked maybe if you like throughout gameplay, because right now I don't have, I have no options other than pick none. Then you choose your game mode. So you can go classic, which is like the sort of roguelike level of difficulty. Roguelike is a term that gets thrown around all the time, and with decreasing accuracy with every like passing month. But permadeath, which is I think a really good way to play a lot of these games. However, this is a pretty big game. Apparently the max level is like 300 or something like that. So especially early on, that is going to be pretty painful. And yeah, death is just a major setback. So you lose. I think you lose experience maybe when you die, and it does decrease the item drop rate as well. And then survival is just, I guess, you just keep going. I don't know what that is, but we'll go classic. And place of origin. So we're gonna be from Central Tyrael, so that we get hopefully bonus strength, because that sounds handy as a barbarian. And then these are the races of Tyrael, I think, are available. So depending on which one of the regions, you then get to pick a race. So we can be sort of like fire-breathing flamekins, we can be dwarves, or we can be Whispera, dark shadow creatures. Enemies take bonus damage when the player is bleeding. Yeah, we'll go with the dwarves. We'll be a dwarven barbarian. Sounds good to me. We'll skip the cinematic if you want to see it. You'll just have to download the game yourself. It's a little bit long, which is why I'm skipping it for this. Your name is Quill. You're a barbarian of Jotunar descent. You know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a skunk pop. Raised by a bard, you only speak in metered rhyme. Not assimilating into the collective has always been your biggest regret. One to enjoy squabbling, you fit right in on a pirate's shoulder. 10 minutes ago, you decided to count to 600. A wave of vertigo pushes you over. Out of nowhere, a woman appears in front of you and begins to hum. Utterly confused, you drool on the floor. This is your story. All right. A lot of people were involved in making this game. They got a pretty big team, actually. Brave adventurer, you may be experiencing some discomfort. I thought you'd want to survive out here, so I brought you a few things. Just some gold and a weapon, but it'll have to do for now. Go to Gate 16. Our world is in dire need of your help. That strikes me as a little bit odd. So far, like, a lot of the things are just called, like, Gate 16, Gate 17. I don't know what the history there is. So we got 3 heavy bags of gold pieces. We got a staff, and we'll definitely equip it since right now our fists have a base damage of 0, so we may as well equip the staff that we've got, but we'll probably replace it pretty soon. Item equipped. So right now we're sort of in the middle of the wilderness. Gate 16 is in front of us. We can open up our character sheet, which we can see over here. You know, what weapons I have. I have no armor, no shield. I don't have a charm equipped, some sort of amulet. I have no charm. Nah. My stats, vitality, strength, intelligence, out of 1. Dexterity and wisdom, also very poor. We can actually assign some mastery right now. So mastery points are assigned to weapon types. Mace/maul, axe/polearm, wand/staff, sword/dagger, or bow/crossbow. Now, to me, I would think that my barbarian would either do the axe polearm or the mace maul thing. Either way, technically we've got a staff now. I think I'll save the points until we upgrade a weapon and then we'll go there. And right now we can't assign stats or skills, but we will be able to once we level up. So our attack rating 64 to 107. Got some magic points, a little bit of gold, hit points. So we've got nowhere to go but Gate 16. So let's go in there and we'll fight our first sort of boss guy. A blue slime, sort of an introductory boss that we can take care of. So, measly blue slime is currently blocking your path. This is his information. We cannot see his total hit points because currently he is shrouded. And that can toggle on and off sort of through fights sometimes. So we may get an opportunity to see how many hit points he's got at one point. But this is a health bar, so we can at least get a sense of how much he's damaged. I think his attack rating is 3 to 4. Blue slime is ready to bring the hurt. Here are my stats. I have about 700 hit points. Do considerably more damage. And then here's the interesting combat mode. Here are all the things I can do currently in combat. Now, right now I have the first 4 options available, and they're always there. It's going to be 3. Well, what these options are will change around a little bit. Hopefully the volume's not too loud. I think it's probably okay. Right, so I've got a choice of 3 different types of attacks and the ability to self-heal right now. There's some more abilities here that we'll unlock later, including like ultimate abilities. And I also have the runaway option over here. So you'll see these 3 attacks here are called starter attacks. They start a chain of attacks, and they've got different stats over here. Cleave doesn't cost any mana points at all. Whirlwind actually returns mana points and does 200% attack, like does considerably more than my normal base damage, but I'll actually take damage in return from this sort of chaotic effect. And the Frenzy costs me mana points and only does 20% of my attack damage. So you might say, like, why would you do that? Well, I think it starts a big chain. We're gonna start with Cleave though, just to see what it is. So it should do 50% of my base damage plus 90 based on my vitality. So the more hit points I have, the more Cleave does, I think. We're gonna give that a try. So I hit the blue slime for 89 points of damage. It has bounced onto me for 10 points of damage, and that 89 points of damage was a good chunk, maybe about a fifth of its hit points. So I'm going to figure it's got about 500 hit points. So now I've got a couple of options. I can reposition, which will restore mana points, but also if this blue slime was trying to charge me or had entered a guard mode, by using reposition, I can cancel out their guard mode, for example, because I'm basically going around the guard. I can still heal, I can still do a frenzy, but you'll notice I then have this EX Whirlwind sort of follow-up to my first attack, and this is a linker. So I'm going to go with the linker attack at this point, which will keep sort of building a combo. This actually returns magic points, 200% attack, and does deal damage to me, but it's going to deal less this time around, which is good. I grazed the blue slime, which means I did very badly, but I still did 117 points of damage, which sure as hell isn't bad. It only did 10 points of damage to me. And I can still do some repositions, but now I can get to the third step of my combo, Seismic Slam. We're still in the linker phase here. 150% attack and 35% crit chance, so let's see what that does there. We hit it. We did 131. I don't believe we critted. It gooped me for 10 points of damage. Again, this is intro boss. And then we can do a final blow. This is the finisher in the sequence. Does 170% attack and 54% crit rating. Does cost some mana points, but it seems like a good thing to do. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Ooh, we only did 149 points of damage, which isn't that much. This time around, let's go ahead and let's do a frenzy. See where it leads. And we only did 25 points of damage, but that was enough to kill it, and indeed it had 500 hit points there. So a little bit low on mana. Most of our health is in pretty good shape, actually, because I think we regenerate a bit at the end of the fight. So we'll hit there. So the name's Diane. Hello, Diane. Take the grassy road to the north, and you may find your true calling there. I watched that TV show for a while. I think it went down for, what, 2 seasons? Maybe like a season and a couple of episodes. Wasn't bad. Elijah Dushku, I think, right? Good luck. The matron must be stopped at all cost. I don't know who the matron is, but if you tell me that, Diane, I have no reason not to trust you. So we have slain the blue slime. We got 57 experience points and 422 gold. And there was an item drop. I love this font. This brings me back to like the old school BBS days in like the 90s, and just brilliant. Cute little animation here. So we picked up some normal worm hide armor. It's class as light armor. It's worth 2 armor points, and it also is going to give me a boost to intelligence. Hell, this is going to sextuple my intelligence. It's going to bring it from 1 to 6, and plus 2 strength, which is nice. We'll equip it since we don't have anything going on right now. We equip that, and right now that's all we can do. Outside of combat, we can heal. Each time you use one of these heal abilities, or rest I suppose, it uses up one of these pips. These pips recharge every time you level up. Right now I'm at full health though, so there's no reason to do it. Currently I can search the grassy fields, so I will do that. I believe the 1 through 5 is representative of the level of the enemies, so we should meet relatively low level enemies, such as skeletons here. Although this is a variant of the skeleton, it's the charge lot. I think it charges a lot, probably. And apparently individuals with 4 or more arms tend to love cheese. Well, that's good to know. So this has only got 42 hit points, period. So it's a good chance we could probably just cleave it to death in one go. Indeed, we do. Hey, we have won. We didn't get much for it, but something happened. Oh, it was just enough to level up, though. So we've got 4 stat points we can add. There are 5 stats to worry about. Obviously, we're probably going to want to focus on vitality and strength on this character. There's something to be said about a little bit of dexterity. More crit is nice, a little bit of evasion. But you know what? I think we can go vitality, strength, at least for now. More hit points, more damage. Especially since we seem to get more out of strength as a barbarian than they do, so that's pretty handy. We can give ourselves 1 passive skill point. So what about, let's increase our attack by 2.5. I also see there's a 0% chance to bleed enemies, but even when I level it up, it doesn't seem to go up, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe something I don't know. And we've got 4 mastery points to assign. I'm still going to just assign later. I don't know what weapon I'm going to find first. That'll be handy. So let's do a little bit more searching around. We'll probably find some more crappy enemies. Oh! Hey there, welcome to West Haven. The name's Blacksmith. Really? Really? Blacksmith is your name? Alright. Have you ever wanted to explore secret areas around here? Of course you do. If you ever see an X or an 8 in the background, press the corresponding key. This will allow you to go to the aforementioned secret areas. Anyway, let me show you this ridiculously long scroll to unlock your ultimate. Be careful of the terminal. It's guarding the gate leading to the camp. So we've unlocked new abilities, Ultimate and Feral Ultimate. As a barbarian, your Feral Crush temporarily increases your attack. Okay, good. So we can go to gate 17 right now, but it will lead to a boss fight, and it's a pretty challenging one, so we might want to level up a little bit more. The other thing we can do is actually go to the blacksmith and see what he's got to offer us. We can activate a quest here, so let's go and see what he wants. He's in need of 1 palladium. Let me know if we have some. All right, well, I don't have any right now, but it's good to know. We can talk. I'll do anything to my family. Don't ask for something I can't give. What's the deal with that woman, Diane? Diana Light's watch. You think Apollo almost defeated the matron by himself? He had help. Can you tell me more? I'm just a blacksmith, man. Go talk to a scholar or something. Okay, well, you were not terribly helpful. What's your name, anyway? I'm a very curious person. I'm not that... Why are you so secretive? Don't get close to people. They have a habit of dying on me. Well, so far, my characters have died pretty conclusively, so I don't blame him for that. Blacksmith currently has 3 items on offer. We have a lot of money, so I'm going to go and check to see what he has. Now, we have to hit the button to view the item, and if we turn the item down, the item actually goes away. These seem to recharge from time to time, but if you turn it down, you sort of lose it. So we'll see what he's got. Ooh! Sapping Lochaber. It's a polearm class weapon, so that would be the polearm / axe category. Does 10 damage, which is certainly a lot more than our weapon. It is 2,300 gold, which I have to say, having played this game a bit, that seems like a hell of a lot of money for a weapon with 10 damage. Still, it's definitely an upgrade, and this is going to be a short video, so I will go ahead and purchase it. And just out of curiosity, we'll go and check the other items. We could have gotten a dagger that does 14 damage. Still very expensive, but we're going to turn it down. And, oh, yes, he's just going to use it for himself. Here's a Bountiful Brandis. Hello! Why didn't we wait for this one? 25 damage. Oh, my God. And we don't have enough money, so we got to turn it down. Oh, smelting this one down. Oh, that's brutal. All right. So back to town. So, let's go and do a couple more Grassy Fields fights. See if we can get maybe another item upgrade or a level up. So we've got some fast hornets here. So they are swift and can dodge stuns. And this one has over 1,000 hit points. Definitely a lot harder than the skeleton. I think we should still generally be okay, but it might be a little bit rough. especially now that we've unlocked our ultimate ability. So I believe this thing here is our charge meter for our ultimate. We're not at full health, but we should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and get started with cleaving. We critical hit for 100 damage, sapped our magic points, and hit us for 108 points, which is a lot. We might want to drop a heal, but I think I'll go through a full combat routine before I do that. Okay, well, as I say that, we have been wounded. Wounded is a status effect, and healing will clear status effects. And so we may want to heal now, especially since we're getting a bit low. Might be close to dying. Also, attacking now would be stupid because the guard would just soak the attack. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump a heal, clear the status effect, and we healed for 555 hit points. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll cleave into his guard, and then we'll reposition. Oh, we've been cursed. Ugh. We'll reposition, which clears the guard, also charges our mana points, and then we'll continue with our attack routine. Oh no, we do want to reset the curse and heal. This is a tough fight. This is really tough. Let's go Frenzy. Let's do that side of things. So Frenzy and then straight into Final Blow, which does pretty good damage and has a good chance to daze and crit. Oh, wow, that's pretty decent then. Okay. I panicked because I thought this was my hit points. It's not my hit points. Let's say, well, we are a little low on hit points. I was going to say let's Whirlwind because it'll regenerate mana. Yeah, let's do it. Certainly low. We hit for only 116. Now, we can link that into a cleave. Yeah, it's a little bit risky. Let me go back to healing here. This is one of the toughest actual individual non-boss fights I've ever been in so far. I'm going to go back to the cleave routine. Oh, he's preparing to charge. Let's hit them with a Whirlwind. And then as he's charging and also guarding, we will now reposition, which I think helps to dodge the charge so we don't get, like, eviscerated. It's really bad. And we had to clear the charge anyway. And what's nice about reposition doesn't reset your hit sequence like a heal does, which is kind of a real pain in the ass if you got to heal halfway through a hit sequence. So let's go. Final Blow, 195 damage. Preparing to charge. Okay, I don't know how some of these abilities become unlocked or not, but Brutal Rend is now up, which does 100% base attack and also heals us a little bit. Sometimes it heals us a lot. It's semi-random. We can also try to run away, but we're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and hit him with the Brutal Rend, and then we'll reposition. Actually, no, we won't reposition. We're just going to go for a kill with the EX Rupture, 160% base attack. We finish it off. It was annihilated before it could even hit us. Good. Conquered the Hornet, got a little bit of XP. Item. Come on. Useful item. This is actually an armor downgrade. It's only worth 1 point. So we're going to salvage this instead of equipping it. So we salvaged, I think this is a orb or something. Oh, we got some wood. Okay, there we go. So if you go... Oh, we haven't unlocked crafting yet. We have to defeat the terminal boss so we can get to a town and unlock crafting. If we check our character sheet and we check our inventory, one thing you'll notice... Well, you may not notice, is I don't believe you can carry around extra pieces of gear. You either equip the gear right away, or you break it down into components that you can then use for crafting, which I think is really good. A lot of these sort of RPGs and roguelikes involve juggling a lot of item inventory around and lugging it back to town and then selling it, and that's not really a mechanic here. You don't really sell loot. You just, if you can't use it, if you're not using it, you just break it down into components and you can use that to craft later. I would like to show off the crafting at some point. You know what? Let's go and assign mastery here. We're just going to go all heavy mastery. Whoops. Just to try to cap that off so we're a little bit more effective here. I'm still looking to... what did I accidentally hit? I don't know. I'm still looking to maybe level up one more time before we go fight the turtle. Fast Lesser Drake attacks your shins. This should be okay. I probably should have rested first. I'll do a heal right away. And then we'll go down to cleave rank again. So he hit us. Alright, hit us. We don't have any status ailments, but we did take a lot of damage. I'm going to do the Final Blow. Ooh, impaled. We are bleeding, but it's okay. We want to heal right around now. Oh, and then we'll have our ultimate charged up, which is nice. Let's heal up. Oh, right. It toggles back and forth. No, we were ensnared. So we can break ensnares with... Oh, I think it's Cleave, which is not available right now. That's kind of annoying. So I guess we'll have to do the break free action, which does take our entire turn. He's almost dead. I'm actually not going to use the Crushing Blow ultimate here because this charges up over like multiple fights. And you can see it does 500% attack. So we're going to save that. We'll use a Brutal Rend, heal up a little bit, and follow up with an attack and finish that off. And got our level up. There we go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to go Vitality, Vitality, Strength, Strength. We'll upgrade our max hit points by 30. And put another point to heavy mastery. Okay, we are fully healed because we did just level up. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go after Gate 17. And we'll fight kind of an oddball boss with some really different mechanics. Translocation bar. This boss will attempt to lock onto you. If you reposition or run, the lock will be diminished. If the boss fully locks on, a missile will be shot at your face. Needs another eye in there if it's an actual missile. Boss, I can't let you do that. And it's got different dialogue every time you go in here. Sometimes it says like user not recognized or something. So we don't know how many hit points it's got, but it's got a lot of hit points. This is the area where we're going to see if it's got any lock progress, so we're going to want to keep an eye on that. I think I'm going to open up my crushing blow. It's going to do huge amounts of damage, and it may even increase my max hit point, or maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different character class. Let me go ahead. Bam. We did over 1,000 points of damage with our ultimate, which is good. It's actually dazed as well, which hopefully will buy us some time. It does have 1 letter worth of lock, but I'm going to go into a normal attack routine at this point regardless. In fact, I'm going to go straight into a whirlwind here for the 200% attack bonus. I can afford to take a little bit of damage. Oh, we got cursed though. Still, do I want to spend the heal or do I want to finish this combo? Let's go and finish the combo. And the finisher. Okay, we did great amounts of damage. Let's do a quick heal over here. Oh, we need to heal a second time because we're now bleeding and it's math. Oh, we didn't have enough magic points. Oh, that is double plus on good, and we don't have anything that can restore one. But we can do a brutal rend, which will heal us. We're now wounded. I think we're gonna have to do a reposition. Hope we don't die. Now heal up. Woo! Okay, we can actually do another heal, but we don't have to. The reposition also helps take down the lock, which is good. Oh, we'll do a brutal rend, which will give us some more hit points as well. Okay, 93 damage is fine. We'll do a bone crush. Look at this. 500% attack. Boom. Ah, it actually didn't do as much as I thought. My ultimate does 500%, and it did like 1,000, so I don't know. But we can also do a mending gash now for 500% again. There we go. 867 points of damage. We got eviscerated here, so we got bleed damage going on once again. I'm going to heal to reset the ailment. Now, because of the way this, whatever this rage bar works, it's like every other turn, so our crushing blow won't be available this time. Or apparently that's not true. Still haven't figured this out exactly. So let's just do a crushing blow then. Oh, I should have maybe brought down the lock. Okay, it's dazed. It is potentially fully locked, and I actually can't do the reposition right now because of how my combo is. Let's do a whirlwind so we can get some mana points back. Okay, we're cursed, but let me do a reposition. I'm not sure. Might be too late to break the lock. You know what? Let's heal to get rid of the curse. Top ourselves off. We got wounded. We can't heal again. Let's do a whirlwind. Self-inflict some damage, but it'll increase our points. I'm going to do a reposition to break the guard, even though I really want to heal right now. It'll also give us some more mana. So let's do a heal. Oh, heal again, get rid of the bleed, and top ourselves. I'd love to heal again, but we can't. We don't have the points. And we can do this whirlwind. It's not saying that's going to do damage, which is good, and it's got a 50% chance of doing a guard break. Alright, now let's heal up. Good. Okay, now let's just go for the beatdown. Let's do a cleave. Preparing to charge. I guess we'll reposition to try... no, we can do one more attack and then reposition to try to dodge the charge. No, we got ensnared. But we can still continue to attack while ensnared. So we'll go ahead and finish our whole move. We might even be able to kill it. Nope, not yet. We do have to break free so that we can run a heal. Clear the wound. Good. Let's do a brutal rend. Followed by a rupture. And a bone crush. Bam! Finished off the terminal. Boss, user override. Damn right. Bit more of a cutscene. Great job smashing up that terminal. I was worried there for a second. Yeah, well, me too. Take this crafting kit. It allows you to craft powerful items with E. Bumbling boogaloons. Bandits are incoming. Ready your weapons. So we got a soul shard for defeating the boss. And we got a lot of XP and a lot of gold. We might get a level up. We got an item drop. Come on, give me something good. Something I can use. We obtained a diamond. I've actually never received a diamond as a crafting thing yet. Again, I haven't played very much. This is the very first impressions here, guys. We can level up again. Again, we'll go vitality, vitality, strength, strength. And here, we'll grab a point of armor as well. And then just go like heavy mastery. So now we can keep farming the grassy fields if we want some more easy XP, or we can start going up to Rogue Camp, and we have to destroy all the raiders in the Rogue Camp for the next quest to continue to progress the story. Let's take a look at the shop here, see what's what. Shop sells, I don't know, sort of like crafting-y kind of things. It's kind of weird. You use this for other stuff, so I'm not going to buy this now, that's for sure. We can talk to the shopkeeper, but I would rather go to the tavern, and we'll talk to Lisa, the tavern keeper, so we can chat a few things and see how the business is going. You know, tell me about myself. Not often as someone asks for more than a drink. Oh, that's a lovely name. What do you do here? She needs everything and a vacation. All right, we'll back out of here. Now, I will tell you that there is an event that can trigger that allows you to take possession of this tavern. And you can use it to, like, make money. You know, buy beer, serve drinks, do that sort of thing. And it also seems to maybe act as a sort of a shared stash. You can stash things like the stuff you can find in the shop. I think you can, like, stash silver keys in there from potentially your future characters to use. I was playing it on a different computer, so I can't actually test in this game if that's the case, but that's what it appeared like to me. There's also a Coliseum where you can do a variety of different fights. You do need a silver key to be able to enter into the arena and compete and try to rank up there. Basically, use the silver keys and you can win more of those soul shards. And questing keystone, dungeons active. I think this is like randomly generated dungeons you can sort of farm through. So, well, we won't do that right now. We'll take a look at the crafting. So one thing I've noticed you can do is you can convert soul shards into more materials to do crafting. I don't know if that's your ideal use of soul shards or not. I have no idea, but we'll go ahead and do that and demonstrate how the crafting works. So crafting 101. So there's going to be a bar across the top of the screen. Once it's done, the crafting is complete and successful. We get an item. There's also a durability number. It'll be right over here. If that ever goes to 0, you fail. The hotter your sort of smelting station gets, the faster your durability will drop. But I believe the faster your quality will increase. So you sort of, I think you want to try to go as hot as possible without letting your durability reach to 0 is the sort of like balancing point. Get your quality rating as high as possible, keep an eye on durability. You know, again, first impressions, I don't really know. So we've got no progress right now, quality of 2, 97 durability. I'm actually going to go right ahead. Oh yeah, see, strong, high quality. It being inputted here if we do strong. So we're going to go ahead and do 1 strong. So it gave us +5 quality. A little bit of heat, durability dropped down to 88. I'll do, let's do a medium. So we only got 1 extra quality and the heat still went up. Oh, that's interesting. I'll go light, which actually does drop some of the heat. Quality goes up again. Now we'll do another strong. And we might be able to fit in 1 more strong here. Yeah, way too hot, and my durability just dropped through the floor. Let's do some waiting here. Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't advance the process? The progress goes backwards? Oh, yeah, but the durability keeps dropping, so I'm just having to do light. I've never really succeeded to do something that's more than, like, much more than, like, 33 or something. Let's go light. I'm sure people will figure out the correct technique at some point, but this is what I keep heading, 32, 33, 34, somewhere around there. So and that was just to harvest crafting materials from the soul shard. So we got some scrap metal, more scrap metal, some wood splint. Okay, so we do need 1 more wood splint if we were going to make a charm. Now the scrap metal, I can go to the blacksmith and turn in 2 pieces of scrap metal. And he will give me a weapon, this is a crap weapon. Sometimes they're really good. I'm going to salvage this one. And it's going to give me another wood splint. There we go. Perfect. So, and he's got more items available as well. You know what? Let's see what we can craft first. It'll be a charm, I think. Yeah, so let's make a charm. We don't have any yet. So it's the same crafting process. I don't know, I'll go strong, medium, medium, medium. So it's sort of a more intense warning. I'll go light, 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 medium, medium, medium. Finish with the strong. And then maybe another strong? I think we've got enough. You know what, we'll just go with the medium. Yeah, we succeeded. And I got a 41. All right. Okay. Well, I'm starting to get a bit of a hang of it. So we got normal Energ Liner Amulet. Got 2 defense, +10 vitality, +7 dex. The dex is handy. It's not necessarily my prime stat. The vitality is very nice. And 2 defense is actually not bad for an amulet that I've seen so far. So I will go ahead and equip this. Obviously, it's an upgrade over nothing. So we'll do that. And let's go back into the blacksmith and see what he has to offer. shocking crossbow. So I think, you know, now the prices are lower as well. And I think as you go forward in the game, like the level of the items go up and the prices may balance out. Nope, we don't want that either. That's another downgrade, so no thanks there. All right. So let's do one battle against the rogue camp, and then we will call it quits, because it should be another relatively decent fight here. A fast bandit elite is crouching cautiously. They've got 1,600 hit points. This should be a pretty manageable fight. We should be doing a lot more damage than we used to. So let's go ahead and let's start off with a whirlwind. Into an EX cleave. Oh, he's guarding, so I've got to reposition. Clear that. And then a seismic slam. He's going to charge. Final blow. I'm going to... Oh, I can't reposition anymore. That's right. I'll just use a heal to try to soak it up. This is going to be a big hit of damage here with this charge. Look at that. See? If you can't do a reposition when they're charging, you're pretty much going to get killed. So let's quickly do a heal to clear the wounding and get some actual hit points. Now we don't have enough to keep going. We can do a brutal rend here. He is guarding, which sucks though. So brutal rend followed by a reposition to get mana, clear the guard. Now we can go back to healing. And I'm going to drop one more just to cap myself off, or close-ish. Go back to brutal rend. So we'll really have to keep an eye out on that charge. Ooh, that is a lot of damage. Finish the move off. Whew, get the kill. All right. That could have gone really poorly. Lots of XP, lots of gold, as much as killing the terminal, actually. And give me a good item. Oh, this is a downgrade amulet. I mean, sometimes, like, the defense might not be the end-all and be-all if the stats were good. And certainly strength is nice, but no. I'm going to just salvage this and get some wood splint. And we did get a level up. So there we go. Vitality, vitality, strength. There. And I'll put a point into dexterity. Maybe we can start working on some crits. And here I'll stack attack. And put more points into axe/polearm. We unlocked a new ability, Riposte. Send that punch right back where it came from with this neat ability. So yeah, we'll see that when we're in a fight. We'll do one more. Maybe we can show off the Riposte. I haven't really figured out the optimal way. We got a Baneguard skeleton. Cheese gives skeletons a temporary boost in armor and flatulence. What is with the cheese jokes? So we got the Riposte here. It does cost 30 mana, and right now it does no damage. But as you'll see, once we take damage, it'll become active. There we go. So he hit me for 41, so I can Riposte for 65. That's not really that much here. Obviously, I can just do more with a regular attack. But I think it's the damage is proportional to how much I took. So it's like a good thing to use like right after someone hits you with something crazy. I'm not sure though. Again, you know, lots of big question marks. You guys have probably figured out more about the game at this point than I have. Item drop, item drop, item drop. Hey, palladium ore. Ultra rare, and the blacksmith wanted one for the quest. I've actually never gotten a chance to finish this. Sure, I'll give you this. Hopefully it's worth it. You're welcome. Take some of these items. We got a wood splint, a shocking crossbow of 24 damage. Yeah, we're going to grab that, and we're going to disenchant our old weapon. So it's not the weapon type that we're really meant to master, but I think that it's pretty much okay. I actually don't know the benefits of the mastery. Like, I don't know how much that adds or takes away, you know, adds to your damage or increases your crit chance or whatever. You know, no idea. There is a wiki for this thing. It doesn't seem to be very fleshed out at this time. There's also a forum. That's all available at the website, sanctuaryrpg.com, so hopefully more of the mechanics are explained or will be explained. I predict that this will turn out to be a very popular little free indie roguelike RPG type of thing. It's fun, the music's great, it does seem to have a fair amount of mechanics hiding behind the scenes. Hopefully it'll be well supported. There's also a Reddit for it. Again, all available on the website. If you go there, you'll see the links to everything. And anyway, I really gotta say kudos to these people who put this together. It's awesome. And as far as I can tell, it is just intended to be a free game. If I'm wrong about this, then hopefully I'll have that clarified with an annotation. But as far as I can tell, that's, you know, just a project of love from people who like these old school games. So that's it. Let me know how you do down below, if you've like managed to level up a whole bunch or if you die in your first fight. Very interested to see what the difficulty curve is like for everyone. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.